Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance, and this is a GW Panther, the Tier 7 German SPG, otherwise known as Dracula, and we're on the south spawn of Redshire, and the name of the player is Polimuit, and I can see that he's actually got the stock gun on the GW. That's slightly less accurate than the top gun, but they're both 15cm howitzers. Okay, he's turned around and he's headed east. Well, there's not much difference between the stock gun and the top gun on the GW Panther. One is the L29 and the other is the SF8-43. And it looks like Type 64 managed to get that MT25. Okay, he's extending his aim and he's looking for a target. It looks from the situation that he's going to take on the heavies that are in Heavy Alley on the eastern side of the map. Okay, there's a target turned up. Polimuit is not paying attention to it yet. Yes, now he is. T-3485. Tier 6 Soviet medium. And he gets a lovely hit there. 184 hit points and he's picked up some stun assists straight away. Okay, T-29's turned up. He's aiming for the T-29, but that T-3485 would be more satisfying because it would probably more likely to get a kill shot on the T-34 because it's got weaker armour. There's a KV-2 around the other side. He hasn't poked his head round yet. Again, he's got a deadly 152mm howitzer if he's got the dirt gun. Right, is he going to go for the... No, it looks like he's going to go for the KV-1S, which is sitting up on the rise. Right at the very top, round out, and he gets a kill shot. 18 hit points, but he got it. So that's his first kill. T-29 and T-34 seem to be backing away. He's marked his target. I don't think there's anybody there to see it. Is he going to go for the T-3485 again? It's coming up over that top piece. It's almost loaded. Yep, he is going to go for the T-34. He's more likely to get a kill shot than this T-34. Rounds out, and he does. He gets a kill shot. 156 hit points, and there's an enemy in the cap. This is an encounter battle, and it's a medium. We don't have much else information. Okay, he's looking at that KV-2. There's the Type 60, enemy Type 64. Well, he'd certainly wipe out that Type 64 with a splash. And he does! Got him with a splash. Shell didn't land anywhere near the Type 64, but the splash was more than enough to take him out, because he only had 64 hit points, and he is a light tank. So his armor's very weak. Okay, that KV-2 is going to be a difficult target to hit, because he's behind that rock outcropping, and it's almost like an Arty safe area. Okay, it's a T-25-2, which is a tank destroyer, and this one's an open top one. Okay, he's lining up on target, but he can't see it. He needs somebody to spot it for them. There's a couple of tanks nearby, so they should be able to see it. It's just I think he's drawn back over the ridgeline temporarily. Oh, there he is. He has been spotted. No, it's not him. It's the SU-100. Rounds out. Oh, that stunned it. So he's picking up some stun assists, but the SU-100 rammed the T-34 and wiped him out. And the AMX-12 ton must be reloading because he's just sitting there doing nothing. He's not even firing at the SU-100. Oh no, the 12 ton had actually overturned his vehicle. That's why he was upside down. and he actually died from being upside down. But the SE100 has been taken out by Polimuit. So that's 4 kills he's got so far. Now normally in an encounter battle, the enemy Arty would be in this little corner. Okay, he's been asked to platoon, and he has platooned. Yep, as I was saying, enemy Arty would normally be in this corner of the map, because they wouldn't move very far from their spawn point. The enemy Arty are in M12 and a gorilla. Now if they did move, it would be over to this dip area here, and if we look for the tracer, you should be able to see them. Sometimes helps to turn off the visual key. Okay, his teammate, his platoon mate, is actually in the cap at the moment. The T1 Heavy. There's the enemy Heavy. Okay, KV1. Re-aiming on it. Dialing in the aim. Nice tight reticule, rounds out. Oh, overshot. That was an RNG. That is unfortunate. Now he's lined up a nice shot on that. He's got a good hit, and he does. 211 hit points, and he's picked up some stun assists as well. Of course, that's the help that he's getting from his fellow Arty, the gorilla. Okay, some indication about A4. I think that may be where the enemy Arty has moved to. If they did start at the spawn point at A7, they've moved further west. KV1 again. He's hiding behind that wreck. Oh, the round hits the wreck! And it stuns the T-3485. Oh, and he's going to lose points for that. He will be fined because he actually stunned his own vehicle, his own side. Okay, Polimuit's moving. He's relocating. T-67. He's over on the hill above, overlooking the cap. And I think he may have got a stat. No, the enemy Arty got a cap reset. And the T1 Heavy has moved out of the cap. Okay, we can see the KV1 is coming up the hill. Lining up a shot on him. Should be able to get him this time. It's unfortunate that wreck happened to be in the way, because that round exploding short of the KV1 actually caused the stun on his teammate. But he will lose some hit points, and he gets the kill on the KV1. So that brings it up to 5. So if he gets another one, he gets the top jump. And he's relocating. In fact, he's heading further south, which is a bit odd, because that's extending the range of the enemy. Okay, the gorilla's moved a long way north, but then the gorilla will need to, because his the range on that gorilla wouldn't extend over the entire battlefield from where he was previously located. But by moving up to that hill on the east side, he is actually now covering virtually the entire battlefield. He would be able to get shots on, counter battery shots on the enemy Arty. Right, Polimuit is moving up the riverbank, using it as cover. Ah, there's that T-67 again. Unfortunately, he's just taken out his teammate in the cap, which means they won't get a brothers in arms. He fires, and he gets a splash on the T-67. But it's just 2 Arty against the T-67 and another 2 Arty now. So he's using the river as a means of concealing himself, because it's in a dip. He's going to use the riverbank protection from the T-67, but no, he's decided not to do that. He's going into the houses, in amongst the houses. That will cut his field of fire though. you're in an Arty, you really don't want to have anything that's actually cutting your field of fire. There's the griller, and he's heading out into the open. The pair of them are working together. Now, it's not a good idea to be too close to a friendly Arty because you might be a victim of a bombardier, although one can cover the other if they are attacked by a tank destroyer or whatever. But it does make you liable to counter battery and or a bombardier shot. So it's better to stay away from, a little further away from your friendly Arty and pick positions so you can cover them, but from further away. Now I think they're covering both sides here. They're expecting the T-67 to come in from either direction. And the question is that cap, that person in the cap, is that the T-67 or is it one of the enemy Arty? Now I would expect that's probably the enemy Arty. And he's there. I saw a tracer. And there's the other one. So the enemy Arty is in the cap. We know where they are. That's just about right. He fires in and he gets a kill. He's got the griller. Okay, now the enemy M12 was in the cap as well. I definitely saw him. I saw a tracer there. It's around about there. He's got it right. Now he's just got to wait for the reload. He hasn't marked the target though. Yes, there was a round going in there. I think that was from his friendly griller attacking. And he should be able to kill it now with Splash. And he does! He's taken out the enemy 12, and that means he's got a counter battery. So he killed both enemy Arty. And there's just the T-67 left, and he's been badly damaged. Ideally, both Arty would now travel towards the cap and cover each other as they're doing so. That puts the onus on the T-67 to try and take them out. There he is, been spotted. It's within shotgun range. And he's received a hit. But he gets the kill shot on the T-67 on a snapshot, and that wins the battle. And that was his 8th kill, so that means he must have earned a Radley Walters. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a second-class tanker for Polimuit in the GW Panther. He also picked up a Bruiser Medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, crew incapacitations or module damage. He got 21 critical hits in total. He also picked up the Radley Walters because he got 8 kills. And we can see them there. And he picked up a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. And he picked up the counter battery because he took out both the M12 and he took out the griller, both while they were capping. So very well done. If we look at the team scores, he came second on damage to the IKV-90. He got 1,515 hit points of damage. He came top when it came to kills with 8. And he came top when it came to base XP of 861. He fired 15 rounds, got 8 direct hits, 8 penetration, 6 splash, damage of 1,515 hit points, of which 1,388 were at more than 300 meters. He received 1 hit, 1 penetration. That was from the T-67. He also accidentally did 34 hit points of stun damage to that T-3485, which was then taken out by the enemy, so he will receive a fine for that. He damaged 8 enemy and he killed 8 enemy. He also did stun assistance damage of 426 and caused 5 stuns and stopped 17 capture points. He received 20,432 credits, but he was deducted 430, fined 430 for accidentally stunning the T-3485 and allowing him to be killed. After ammunition and repair, he was left with 2,116 credits. He received base XP of 861 on a standard account, and it was ×2 for the first victory of the day, so he took away 1,722 XP in total. So well done, Polimuit. Radley Walters, that's a very good achievement for a GW Panther. You can be proud of that, as well as getting the other awards. So good battle. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in the next video.